good, R&B squad? This is Heart of Ruth. I trust that this message meets you guys in good spirits. If you're new to this family, we don't believe that you're here by accident. Welcome. We're happy to have you, and Jesus is, of course, always happier. The word that I have today comes from some scripture that the Lord has had me studying. It is Mark chapter 14. And as per usual, as you listen by the details, you will know whether or not this is for you. Please eat the meat, spit out the bone, take what's for you, and leave the rest. So again, the Lord has had me studying Mark chapter 14, and this isn't the first time he's had me in this chapter. And he led me in particular to verse 72. And I thought it was very interesting and very deliberate that he led me to verse 72, because verse 72 is after the denial. So in Mark chapter 14, this is where Peter denies Jesus. In verse 72, this is after he's done the denial. So let me read verse 72 for you guys, and this is also going to be in the description box. A second time the rooster crowed. Then Peter called to mind the word that Jesus had said to him, "Before the rooster crows twice, you will deny me 3 times." And when he thought about it, he wept. So this is the frame of mind that Peter is in. This is chapter 14 of the book of Mark. Jesus has already been led away by those who are going to crucify him. Instead of standing with him and defending him, Peter followed afar off. And then when Peter is confronted by people and asked if he was Jesus' disciple, he got mad and started cussing them people out and denying Jesus. He denied Jesus on 3 different occasions to 3 different sets of people. And he did it because he was fearful. He did it because he did not want the same thing that was happening to Jesus to happen to him. He did not want to appear guilty by association. He did not want to be penalized by association. And so this is what is happening to those of you whom this is for. There is somebody that you care very much about, and they care very much about you. Despite the situation, even though the two of you may not be speaking right now, or you may not be seeing eye to eye, you may have had a falling out, and it's because of something that they did, this person still cares for you very much, loves you very much, and you love this person very much as well. Just the way Peter still loved Jesus even after the denial. And even though Peter did deny Jesus, he loved Jesus very much. That is why he was so moved and so grieved by what he did, because he realized that this person that he loved so much did not deserve this, did not deserve to be treated as though he were a stranger. And so this is the situation that you are in if this word is for you. You have been denied by somebody, and the denial cut so deeply it felt like a betrayal. It wasn't a betrayal, it was a denial, but it felt like a betrayal because the pain was so deep. And this is reminding me of another word that I put out sometime either earlier this year or sometime last year about a denial, and the difference between a denial and a betrayal, and understanding who is a Peter in your life and who is a Judas. So if I can find that word, I am going to also put it in the description box. Now, this person could be anybody in your life whom you love. This could be a friend that denied you and you are no longer close with this friend. This could be a family member. This could be a colleague at work. This could be a business associate. This could be your God-ordained partner. Somebody who meant a lot to you, who you thought you had a solid relationship with, ended up denying you. And how they denied you, in most cases, for those of you whom this is for, this is how it happened. Some group of people decided to persecute you in some way. Your name was dragged through the dirt. Rumors may have been spread about you. Lies were told about you. You were figuratively nailed to the cross by people who were envious of you, people who just did not like you because they hated the light that was shining in you. And this individual, despite the fact that they love you, when they had the opportunity to speak up and defend your name, defend your character, when they had the opportunity to show loyalty to you, They did not. They turned their backs on you and denied you. In some instances, they may have even tried to play it off as if the two of you weren't even that close. And they did it because they were afraid. They looked at these people and what these people were doing to you, saying about you, how they were dragging your name through the dirt. And this person was afraid that the same thing would happen to them, that these people would turn on them. They felt like they were outnumbered, just like Peter did. And so in their fear and their desire to protect themselves, they pulled away from you. They denied you. And for some of you, it's a situation where you were going through something really difficult, and this person turned his or her back on you out of fear of coming up short, out of fear of not being able to meet your expectations, out of fear of what others would say if they tried to help you, of what others would do to them if they tried to help you. And so they distanced themselves from you. But let me tell you, it hurt them. It hurt you, but it hurt them so much worse. And let me tell you why it hurt them so much worse. Because they knew, you knew that you didn't do anything wrong to them. You understood because God gave you the grace to understand why they did it. God already revealed to you that it was done out of fear. And that's why they did it. And you have been able, even though you are hurt, to show them just a little bit of grace because you know what you know. But they have had to live with the pain of knowing that they denied someone whom they love so deeply. They denied someone who was never anything but good to them. So they're feeling like a coward. They're feeling disloyal. They are in their feelings right now because of what they did. So they're in the position of Peter. They desperately need to be forgiven by God and for you to forgive them. So what is going to happen is that for those of you who have been denied by someone, this person may reach out and they may try to make amends. When they do this, you need to receive them with grace and with love, the same way that Jesus received Peter with grace and with love. Jesus said to Peter, "Peter, do you love me?" And Peter affirmed that he loved Jesus 3 times. Look at it, 3 times. As a way to counteract the 3 times that he denied the Lord. So the Lord is going to allow this person to come back into your life to make amends. And just as deeply as they hurt you, it's just as deeply as they're going to show you love to help you heal from the denial. And again, like I said in the word that was similar to this one, know who is a Peter in your life and who is a Judas. Peter had a bad night and he made a bad decision because he was afraid. Judas had a bad heart and he did a bad thing because he was jealous and greedy. So this person's intention was not to hurt you. They just had a bad time and they were in a bad situation and they reacted badly as a result. So Judas, you forgive and release because Judas is harmful to you. But Peter, you forgive and restore. Know who is a Peter in your life and who is a Judas. So I hope this word reaches the right ears. I hope it bless someone. I love you guys. I will be back with another word as soon as the Lord releases me. Take care.